And I remembered him from my days in Little Village. And I didn't put everything together until I was invited to a birthday party, and he happened to be there. And he remembered me. And he said, "You were at Little Village." I had heard legends at Little Village about the construction of that school, about how they were going to build Northside College Prep and Walter Payton. And there was supposed to be a third school in Little Village. The first two got built, the Little Village school didn't. And they tried to organize, and they were ignored, and eventually they went on a hunger strike. And that hunger strike made CPS pay attention to them. They eventually got them to live up to their promise to build that school. But there's one story that involves Mr. Garcia in particular, when it was time to draw the attendance boundaries. And Chuy Garcia and the Little Village Community Development Corporation that he had started insisted that those boundaries be drawn to include the African American students in North Lawndale. That those students were going to learn together, that those students were going to struggle together, that those students were going to develop relationships with one another. And by helping those students build relationships with one another, you build relationships between the two communities of Little Village and North Lawndale. He used the school to build relationships between two communities. That's some insight. And what we have right now is a mayor that destroys relationships in communities by tearing down the institutions that are at the heart of those relationships, the community schools. So once I made that connection, that Chuy Garcia was the same person that I had been told many times about when I worked at Social Justice High School, my mind was made up right then and there on the spot. I was campaigning the next day.